It's day one. So yeah, it's about 11 a.m. on day one. People are gonna get here pretty soon, and we're gonna head out. And I'm probably not gonna get a ton of footage today because we're doing mostly panels. A couple panels in the middle of the day, and a couple autographs. Which, unfortunately, this year they've like cordoned off the area where all the celebrities are, and not even like allowed to take pictures or video anywhere near there. Much less trying to like snap one of them. I'll get what I can, but there'll be more on Saturday and Sunday for sure. So see you soon. It's day one.
Hello! Comicon.
What are we doing first?
I don't know. Our first panel I don't think is until like
4.
Yeah, so it's a Gandalf.
Where? Oh, over there.
Over there by the wizard stuff. Already got a sweet picture of like an awesome Belle and Beast cosplayers, which are there. They look awesome.
Are we gonna? Isaiah, are we gonna go do autographs first?
We should probably try to do autographs, yeah.
Okay.
It's so early.
Well, we're gonna go do that, but I can't record there, so I'm gonna shut this off now. Tell me about Behrman.
Oh my god, he was so amazing. He was sweet, he was funny, and he's just as pretty as you would hope that he would be.
He looked like he was like prancing about from where I was standing.
Prancing is the correct word, I think, for any that John Bear.
Swanning through life. He went and turned up the music, changed it to a more poppy song that he was singing, and then was dancing, at which point he turned a funny color, but kind of blushed, and told he danced too hard, and he farted, and then he died. He was just like
at his table?
Yeah, like he was just like, oh no. He's like, I'm so sorry, everybody.
There's a little kid there that he was like sitting like holding the whole time for like a portion of it, because I think maybe the kid had like sick or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was just talking to the kid and like playing his Iron Man figure with him, and like
That's awesome.
the family was like taking video, and he was just like talking, but then like the kid walked away and he was kind of like teary-eyed.
Oh.
I was like, oh no.
Did you ask him about Catherine at all or anything like that?
No, I did. I basically was just like, it was like Captain Jack Harkness.
Yeah.
Like he was
Talked
just
about
like
crossing the streams, time streams,
and also the gender streams. She was like, bro, and then Mom said,
I said, if I was a younger man, I would swoon in a minute. And he was quite impressed with that statement.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, thank you. She's like, all the time I hear it, it's just like, oh, it's such a shame.
and he's like, I don't think so. The men don't think so.
The men don't think it's a shame. As we were leaving, he was like, hold on, and he pulled her like coat back, and then like grabbed her like bracer and like snapped it, but it like snapped off.
It came loose.
And then like
He's running after her now. And he's like, oh no, look what I did.
He was just like, I'm something along the lines of just my clothes just flying off.
I was just like, man, you can't strap brace, you gotta snap bra straps. And he's like, well, you know, and then like we shook hands, and he was just really
He's
nice.
so sweet. It's everything you want.
So you clearly have to be the driver, yeah? Like she can't drive.
Clearly, I'm not driving, baby.
No, you would be the worst choice for that.
ready?
now it's the end of day one. Officially, we're actually home now. So I figured we would do a quick thing real fast and just say what we enjoyed the most out of the first day. I didn't take a ton of video today, just because a lot of it was just like walking around. We had, what, 2 panels? A good portion of our group went to either Billy Piper's or Felicia Day's, which apparently both were pretty good.
Billy was very sweet. She's very personable and really down to earth. Like a lot of the, much like all the other actresses who have played the companion, she's not that into sci-fi, but she's really likable. She seems to enjoy her job and really so surprised that people still care about Rose. And Felicia Day was really fun. I was there more for her as a person, which is good because that's mainly what they talked about, her and her website. And she talked about she couldn't fit into her pants and she was sad for a little bit, and then she realized she could just go get more pants. And she got new pants and she fits into those, so it's no longer a problem.
Sure.
She doesn't care.
Ben?
I just loved how much attention my costume got. I know that sounds selfish, but
No. You put
when you dress up, that's
you
what
put
you should do.
you put
Yeah.
fucking work into it. You damn well better get some
Yeah.
recognition.
yeah, so I was surprised how many people loved it.
Yeah. Awesome.
John Barrowman was magic. He was everything you want to be if you care about John Barrowman.
Right.
I just enjoyed the atmosphere. Like Ben, I enjoy getting the attention. I enjoyed meeting Emma Caulfield. That was fun.
Sitting in the Impala was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you did do the Impala.
That
was pretty close to the end.
Has a replica, a very good replica of the Impala from Supernatural, and named Mary. And we got to take photos in it.
Is that less or more fitting now that Mary has been in the show?
Much more. She loves the Impala in the same way Dean loves it.
All right, well that's gonna wrap it up for day one, and we'll be back shortly. Well, in no time at all for you because it's gonna be one video for day 2. All right, guys, it is morning on day 2, and I don't know if you can really tell out there, but it's still raining. It's kind of dreary as hell, but everybody seems to be in pretty good spirits. We have a lot more to do today, a lot to try to get done in like the first hour, so we're leaving a little earlier today than we did yesterday. I'm gonna try to film a bit more today because I fell behind on it yesterday because I was just tired, but it should work out anyway because there should be a lot more people and a lot more costumes and stuff like that. So we will see you when we get there. Was she amazing?
She was about to cry. She was just shaking when she got up.
I'm still shaking.
Oh. Wait, do that again.
But well, see, Ben told, the guy came over and said that you were about to faint or whatever. And what she said?
She said, "I'm so excited. I'm so excited to meet you. The most excited. You're the person I'm most excited to meet." No, she put her hands out and held my arms and talking. I told her that I named my first cat that I named after her, and she was like, "Oh, you said you still have her?" I was like, "Yeah, Donna. She covers me in white fur." And she's like, "I love that. So good." Do you have other cats? And I was like, "Yeah, Coffee and Camper." And she's like, "See, I'm the only one who in the Doctor Who cast who got a name in that group." And I was like, "Because you're the best and most beautiful human in the entire world." And she's like, "Oh, thank you." Got that one.
Oh.
That one.
like a good Kansan. We chatted about the weather. It's her first time here. I apologize. She's like, oh no, I'm used to it. I brought it with me.
I was gonna say she's from Britain.
England is like rain.
Well, Kansas, she could have come to a beautiful town for it.
I can drop that and be happy. Like the most beautiful person.
It's the end of day 2. Yay! Did we do anything specific that we liked today? There's a bunch of stuff that I got more footage than I did yesterday, but there's still a bunch of stuff I could not film.
Well, there's Ellison
Scagliotti.
Scagliotti.
Yes.
I can't. I got close.
She has a tough last name.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
Everybody that we met was very nice, but of course the big one was Catherine Tate.
Oh, and John Barrowman.
Well, that was yesterday though.
And I got.
No, but you had the panel today.
We did have
did.
a panel today.
That man is a force of nature.
So John Barrowman's panel was pretty impressive.
He broke a stage.
He broke the stage. Well, somebody broke the stage. It wasn't necessarily him, but the stage done got broke.
The stage just couldn't contain itself around him.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, he had a dress on and like tight leggings, and he bounced around and shook his butt and talked about his dick a lot. He kept making the interpreter sign, like he kept saying hung like a donkey, and so the interpreter had to sign that just because he thinks it's hilarious what the sign for that is.
Interesting.
Catherine Tate's panel was very good.
It was, actually.
We got to get her autograph.
She's so nice, and she's
precious, and I almost died. I could not be contained. I was shaking so hard.
You're the only one who saw Summer. How was Summer?
Summer was amazing. She was beautiful and really, really sweet, and she thought the fact that I watched Serenity so much that I broke the disc was hilarious.
I adopted, they call it adopted, a very tiny Groot in a thimble.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
That was day 2, and we'll be back shortly for day 3. It's the morning of day 3. And I think Ben and I are dead. I definitely am fucking exhausted. I have a fucking walking stick today because I'm so goddamn tired. But yeah, so hello. We'll be there soon. The end of day 3, the end of Comicon, Planet Comicon in KC, in general, and we are home, and we are going to go through the swag we got, and you know, talk about last day. But first, we bought a couple of mystery boxes before the day was done, so we're gonna open those up. Come on now, it's just a box.
Hey!
Yeah, blanket.
Oh, cool! It's a pillow.
That was a pillow?
Oh, that's very cool.
So we got a Doctor Who thing after.
There you go.
Okay, that is.
Tomb Raider zombie and the boomerang. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a Rubik's Cube. Okay.
Cute.
Lumpy Space Princess glass. Good.
Angry Panda is what it's called.
Cool. I like pandas. Scarface?
Made by Funko. It's a bobblehead
Wacky Wobbler.
in a car.
Alright.
Is it the bank?
It is that.
It is the bank!
Oh, that's adorable. That's great.
Pretty
That's what
cute.
I
It's
thought. It's a little change bank.
It's
Ceramic?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
actually ceramic.
That's pretty cool. Alright, jump cut to the other box. Box number 2.
Alright.
Smaller, but heavier. Heavy usually means good.
Sonic screwdriver.
That's a build a screwdriver too.
That's really cool.
Any vinyl fit?
He's like,
That is really good. Is he a chipmunk?
yeah.
Zelda with an Ocarina of Time.
Sweet!
That's pretty cool.
This bag is not a toy.
Call of Duty.
Oh, that's great.
Legendary boss key?
I'm not sure.
Is it an actual like
It's like
8-bit key?
I'm not sure.
Wow.
That is amazing on
neat.
so many levels.
Pulp Fiction.
Nice. Yeah,
Dude.
Vincent.
That is
my
just
God.
as random as the Scarface.
That's pretty sweet.
Very cool.
Now we're gonna jump cut to other stuff. So, favorite thing, or do you have a favorite thing?
Last day, Will Wheaton's panel.
I was actually gonna say the exact same thing.
Overall, favorite thing was Catherine Tate getting her autograph,
Say-
breaking her hair, being touched by her.
For me, we've seen Will Wheaton before, and he was nice last time. But we have like one of the few things that we get to claim as a city and as an area is that we're very nice people. And it was really nice to hear Will say that like almost every person he talked to in the green room and stuff like that said the exact same thing. The con as a whole is just very nice and very polite and like just really excited. So that was really cool.
Thank you very much for coming to Kansas City, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, you're very kind. You're welcome. Thank you. This might be interesting to those of you in this room. I've been in the green room talking with some other actors and some of the other guests, and a thing that keeps coming up consistently is how, like, you know, there's I do 4, maybe 5 conventions a year, and there are people who do more than that, and every con has its own kind of personality. And what I keep hearing consistently in our green room here is how kind and welcoming and positive and chill the personality of this con is. And you get to own that, because the con is you guys.
What about you?
Last day, I got to just walk up and talk with Adelaide Kane. I didn't have enough money to get her autograph, and I just went up and talked to her, and she was amazing. She was really sweet, and said that it was raining all weekend because she was here. I told her that I'm glad that she came to America came to Kansas for the first time.
Cool.
Overall, probably a tie between Summer Glau and John Barrowman.
Sure. Benjamin?
Well, highlight of today would probably be getting Will Wheaton's signature. I got to ask him if he's ever played the game Caverna. I thought, considering his tabletop stuff, he would have played it. What he said was, I actually have that game. It's on my top shelf, and for whatever reason, I haven't played it yet. I'm like, that's interesting, and I bet there's a story behind it, and I wish I knew what that was. Overall, I'd say the best thing about the con was all the cosplayers.
They did a lot better of a job providing a space and supporting the cosplay side of things this year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I just thought all the cosplayers were real nice and just loved having photos and everything like that, so I appreciate that. And thanks to everybody who let me take their photo because it was great.
Arbor, you were there too.
What was that?
Arbor is what I said.
Okay, I'm trying to think. It would have to be the fact that I was able to relax today. It was really nice to just feel relaxed walking around all
Cool.
Overall, actually the moment that I liked best was whenever Susan looked like she was about to faint going up to see Catherine Tate.
Sure.
And we had a good time with that, and she got the extra pictures and all. That was fun. So that was fun.
Awesome.
For today, it's already been said, but if you ever get a chance to see Will Wheaton speak, he should be a motivational speaker because he could probably do a pretty good job with that. Overall, John Barrowman.
The autograph of the show.
The show was something special, but the autograph was great. I got a personal moment, a personal moment I don't think he meant to give me.
Right.
But it was still so much fun.
I think Wheaton's panel might have been my favorite for today and the con as a whole. It was just really, really nice. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was. Walking around all day, definitely my least favorite part of the whole thing, but that's just part of the experience. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's definitely more vloggy than anything I've done before now. See you guys soon. Bye.